Hey guys, how you doing? This is from Liberty Graphic Designs. I have to print some hoodies. Somebody asked me to make a video on when I print hoodies, so that's what I'm doing right now. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so I can't remember who asked me to make a video on printing hoodies, especially the ones that have a zipper. That's what I'm gonna do right now. So I had some old pallets, but I don't have any pallets that are that have that gap for the zipper. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting the old pallets that I have. I'm cutting a strip right in the center, and that way it'll make room for the zipper. Let me show you what I'm doing. I know not everybody has extra pallets, right? And I don't want to buy any pallets that are zipper ready. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting the rubber on the pallet. That way it'll receive the zipper. Okay, so as you can see, these are pretty old, very dirty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna find the center, which is 8 inches, and this is just so I'm right in the center when I go to cut the strip. And then what I'm doing is I'm cutting a 1/2 inch off of the rubber. Again, you can buy pallets that already have that gap, but I have about 10 of these, so why should I buy any? You know, just modify the ones that I have. And then what I'm doing here is I'm just cutting the rubber. So I can take a strip out. So I can take that, you know, the one little strip. So that's it. It's already been cut. So I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So see, this hoodie has a zipper. So when we load hoodies on the pallet, see how the zipper is raised up? So when we go to print, this gets in the way. So let's say, for example, I want to print a big image in here. This one's gonna have a small image, so I like a small logo on the left side right here. So I really didn't need it to cut that strip, but I want to have this pallet especially for that. That's why I'm modifying them. And then I'm just using whatever tool I can get so I can lift it up. So I can cut it, or so I can take it off. Now, when I load my hoodies, see, when I load them, that the zipper is going to sink in the actual groove that's in here. And now if I go to print it, this groove is gonna, or the zipper is gonna sink in the groove. Now also, like when you buy pallets that have that are ready for zipper, did you see how that zipper went all the way up in there? Like right now it's about 2 inches in the pallet. Normally the pallets will have this cut out so this zipper can fall in it. I will do that later because I really don't need it right now. Okay, so another thing you want to do with these hoodies, for some reason, these hoodies, they tend to shrink a lot. Maybe not shrink a lot, but they shrink a little bit and they tend to move a lot. So what you want to do is with the hoodies, right before you start printing them, so you want to run them through either through the flash dryer or just run them through the conveyor dryer. That way they'll shrink, or you'll pre-shrink them, and you won't have as much problems with them shifting. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like when you print, like when you do the first layers, like for example, this is gonna be, I'm gonna be printing white ink on this one. So white ink, you know, if the hoodie either shrinks or shifts a little bit, you're gonna see like a double print. And in order for you to prevent that, you wanna run them through the flash dryer first or through the conveyor dryer first. Run them through the conveyor dryer, and then they'll pre-shrink, and then they won't shrink as much or shift as much. So again, when you're printing hoodies, you gotta be careful because they shrink a lot. So what I'm doing right now is I'm warming up my pallets. I already added the glue, and that's what I'm warming up right now. Okay, so when you're printing hoodies, you don't want to pull them, because if you pull them, they're actually gonna stretch a little bit, and once you run them through the flash dryer, they're gonna go back or they're gonna shrink, and that's when you're gonna have that double print. So make sure you don't pull them. As you can see, I don't have enough room. Also, when you're working with hoodies, make sure that you don't leave the hoodie under the flash dryer too long, because that's another way that the hoodie can shrink. You don't want it shrinking and messing up the what do you call it? The print. So you want to work a little faster than normal. So moment of truth. This is the first one. This is where you'll find out if it shrunk or if it shifted. I'm gonna move it because I don't want it underneath the flash dryer, so I can show you. See, everything looks nice. Lines are nice and straight, so it did not shift it, it did not move. Again, if it sticks, don't pull on it, because if you pull on it, you'll stretch it and then you're gonna mess it up. But whenever you work with hoodies, you want to work a little faster. Either faster or take your time, so you don't burn them, because you can actually burn them real quick. You can either burn them or shrink them. And every single hoodie that you print, you want to pay attention to it to make sure that if it shifted. And I will show you in the next one. So we don't want to have any double lines. You see, it's all good. It's like nice and straight. See how bad it's steaming? I don't know if you can see it on the video, but it's steaming really bad. That's when you want to be careful not to overheat them, because they overheat, they'll shrink, and you'll mess them up. So let me show you what's gonna happen if you leave it under the flash too long. Let me see if it'll focus. But if you see where the INS, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a double print right there. So at that point, like if I see that, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop completely, because that means that there's no more glue on your pallet, or the glue has already the glue is already gone. So see, because I can see it on this one as well. Now, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but if you notice on the INS, yeah, you're probably not gonna be able to see it, but on the INS there's a double line. So you want to stop at that point, reactivate the glue, just add a little bit of water. Okay, so at that point, when you start seeing that happening, you know, just spray some water and reactivate that glue. You don't have to worry about this side, but if you want to clean this side too, just go ahead and clean it using one of these sponges, and then just run it underneath the flash roller again. You see, what happened is that the length, as you can see it here, see how the length is coming off? So there was way too much length on it, so the glue is not good anymore, and you'll see it on this one. And as you can see, just add a little bit of water and then just wipe it with the sponge, and look, see all that lint that came off? It's a lot. And again, just run it through the flash dryer and it'll get sticky again. I mean, it gets very, very sticky. Okay, so once you reactivate the glue, you can just go ahead and start again. Same way, and you'll see how good it grabs. Here's our first one after the glue has been reactivated. And you'll see how good the print is gonna look again. See that? And here comes the first red. Everything looks good. See that? No double lines. Everything looks really good. So you know, guys, that's how you print hoodies, you know, so they don't move on you, so they don't shift. Is by keeping an eye on the actual glue and reactivate it every time it starts to lose the strength. So I'm gonna stop the video right here because I did not charge the battery all the way, and I don't want it to die in the middle of the print. And then I'm not gonna have any hoodies to print, right? So this is gonna be it for this video. If you guys have any questions on printing this hoodies, pullovers, or whatever you want to call them, just give me or let me know on the comments below. If you like this video, guys, if you find it helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ding the bell to so you get notified when I upload new videos. If you don't want to get notified, you don't have to hit the bell, but please do subscribe to the channel. And like always, it's a pleasure making these videos for you guys, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you, and good night now. It's about midnight right now, so I'm tired. I'm just gonna print those. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you, guys. I will see you later. Bye bye now.